Are you guys wishing you went to the Taylor Swift concert?
I'm going tonight.
Are you really? Shut up.
Yeah.
What? How did you get tickets? Who are you going with?
I don't know. I'm just real good.
She's performing tonight. How many nights in a row has that been?
He knows people.
He knows her personally.
Taylor Swift just performed what, 6 shows in LA?
That's what it seems like.
It's like the Harry Styles.
That's insane. That the fact that she's performing every day and putting that much energy and voice into every show and is able to not lose her voice makes no sense to me.
I would have to be on an IV all the time.
She probably doesn't talk between shows.
If I was Taylor Swift's manager, I'd be get in this fucking capsule every night.
It's all
nobody
new
touch
people every single day, or you think it's just hardcore fans back to back to back to back?
A lot of my friends have gone multiple days.
There's people going multiple shows.
It's great though. Did you see she tipped her drivers hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Yeah, the truck drivers that are driving across the country to all her shows.
Wow.
And she's
$100K each truck driver.
That's why I want endless amounts of money. Just to tip somebody $100,000.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Mariah loves tipping. Just just take it.
she's boosted the economy, the LA economy, from her shows she's been doing this past week. Over $380 million.
Dude, Todd told me that.
What?
Insane.
That's when you
Just with all the Uber drivers and restaurants nearby the cons. Wow.
380. It's wow, you
that's
sold out an
nuts.
arena. That's cool. No, you boosted the economy at his next level.
Imagine having that much power.
She'll be the new Margaritaville, people are saying.
Oh,
Jimmy
100%.
Buffett, you know how he has a whole chain of hotels and casinos and restaurants?
yeah.
Taylor Swift may be the new retirement community of our generation.
Do it.
I say go for it.
Did you see the guy that he's just a rich dude that'll go into restaurants or different businesses and he'll tip an employee $100 if they sing the national anthem?
Yes.
But they have to
hysterical.
really get into it. You can't just sit there and just rip through it quickly. He's no, perform
So he
it.
goes up to him and say, "I'll give you $100 if you sing the national anthem," or is it kind of like a
basically.
game?
Dude, the national anthem, as a kid, I knew it the back of my hand. As an adult, if you have no music playing and someone asks you to sing it,
I think I can sing word for word right now.
go
Go.
for it.
I really think I can.
Perform. Back up and really belt it.
This is
Or-
gonna get demonetized.
If our national anthem gets demonetized,
It's gonna get demonetized by the government.
No, Francis Scott Key's family is going to come for us.
All right, you ready? You ready?
we have Zane Hijazi, who's going to be performing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed in the twilight's last gleaming
Take your time.
boots for stripes and bright stars
What?
who've imperiled thus far. When the land that we watch is so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare. The bombs bursting in air
Gave what?
gave truth to the lie that our flag was still there. Come on, y'all. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Damn, Zane. Good job.
Don't forget to check out Cremota Coffee on every Monday and Tuesday.
I busted a sweat singing. Wow, I've never performed in front of an audience like
I would
this.
love to see the reaction if we just posted that.
Like
4 minutes.
That's the only thing.
A 4-minute podcast. Just a little teaser of what to expect on
I love that.
Unfiltered.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, there you go. Let's roll the intro, baby. Oh, my, I think I lost my voice a little. It's coffee time, baby. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, say, can't you see on the last early light?
The bombs.
Wow. I just puked a little bit.
Really?
I exerted so much energy into that.
You put a lot into it.
Oh, if you smell puke, I'm so sorry. I actually just puked a little.
All right, don't worry.
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
And we are Americans.
We're patriotic.
And we are patriotic.
I know it.
I can't believe Francis Scott Key like wrote that like while the war was going on.
Why did you
Like, most
say
of
Francis Scott Key like 2 episodes ago?
Did I?
Somebody was talking about Francis Scott Key, either you or you. Was it?
My middle name is Francis. I was probably talking about
That's
myself.
probably what it was.
Maybe
You
that's
didn't go to like the house of Francis Scott Key?
I went to Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross. All right, I get them all confused.
They're American.
But I didn't tell you that. I went this weekend.
Yeah, but you posted it.
Yes, I did.
Have you heard
I get it. I get
the
where it
second half of that?
Wait, which song are we talking about?
Oh yeah, there
The
is
national
this
anthem.
bonus little
Wait.
track on.
There's a
it.
bonus.
It says, "Oh, thus be it ever when free men shall stand between their loved home and the war's desolation, blessed with victory and peace. May the heaven rescued land praise the power that hath made and preserved us as a nation. Then conquer we must when our cause is just. And this be our motto: in God we trust."
A motto.
And God is our trust.
Oh, and God is our trust.
And the Star Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave over the land of the free and the home of the bride.
That's not bad.
It sounds like a Taylor Swift song.
I think the reason they got rid of it is because it's like it talks about like heaven and in God we trust.
We
It's
have that
very-
on our currency. It says "in God we trust" on every
Yeah.
like penny and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
Maybe it just doesn't sound good. Maybe
I couldn't even imagine that in the song. When
Imagine how long it would take if there was that part. We'd be
Oh,
like-
Fergie doing it.
I think I bet it's advertising. They just want to cut to commercials as fast as they can.
I watch that performance maybe once a month. It is
Oh, yeah?
such a wild performance.
Was
and
it
then everybody's like, everybody's reactions to her singing. I thought it was fake when it first came out. I was like,
pretty-
there's no way.
It's pretty cool to hold like the title of worst performance.
No,
Of
most
the Star Spangled
unique choices in the Star Spangled Banner.
That's pretty cool though.
She pulled like a Jessie J. Like you remember Jessie J did the price tag, and it's just one of her.
Yes.
You know,
Wait, I thought
it
that
ain't
song
about
was
the
popping.
money. It ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching.
Oh,
Like,
her performance.
Yeah, where she just like rap, sang, talked it kind of.
I've
She
no-
does have one of the most underrated voices, though. Like, she does have an amazing
is.
voice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about, like, why I'm not crazy about concerts. I was just thinking, like, because the artist always sings it differently, and you're singing along, and then they do it a little different. You're like, it like
That's crazy.
Shuts
You're-
off your momentum.
I was about to say it, and then you started talking. That's
Oh,
exactly what I was
really?
gonna say.
Yeah, they always
Concerts,
sing it different.
they don't go by the same rhythm as they do in their
Yes.
like tracks. Why do they? Is it because they want to give them a different experience?
It's
think-
live. They're professionals. They probably like if I was a dancer, I'd freestyle a couple different parts. You know what I mean? It's just like they just feel it and do their own thing. But I don't know. You don't really.
I always get like embarrassed because like I'll be singing along like
Yes.
correctly, and then it's not at the same tempo.
yeah, they add
And-
a different
then-
chorus somewhere else.
and then everyone's just off beat.
yeah, and you're like, I swear I know the words.
Do you correct a friend if they have the lyrics wrong?
No, because,
No.
because
I
I
always get
because
some
I
wrong.
sing them wrong. So I just think there's no point.
Yeah.
like that's like an annoying.
And you just
like,
get tired. Like Todd, I mean, I would have no breath left.
Oh, right.
You know,
right.
like, just let him. And you let him sing it, and then you just kind of sing it with them. And if they mess up, you just let it slide.
Todd listens to the 1975
Always wrong.
Robbers. I swear he listens to it every day, and I've heard him sing it. I'm like, that's not the
Not the
words.
words.
And buddy, you listen to that song every
All
day.
right, that I get that because that's me.
And I'm the same way too. But I hit the rhythm, so it doesn't. You can't really tell that I'm saying the words wrong. But Todd is just getting
Oh,
the
yeah.
rhythm and the words, so you just really hear it.
But he's having the
Love you,
time
Todd.
of his life.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long as
he
they're having a
is.
good time.
So
He's
you-
having a better time than me when I'm trying to sing.
Yeah,
so.
you can't correct somebody like that.
Let it
Exactly.
ride. Let it ride.
I get it. I do. The only lyrics I know backwards and forwards, it's only a handful of songs. It's when I was in middle school and high school because you would read the
Oh,
you would
yeah.
go on. My friend, she sent me an old Facebook post where it's like a Q&A thing about yourself. And one of the things was your favorite website, and mine was A to Z Lyrics. So I was on that. There was nothing else to do but sit there and learn like Eminem songs.
And it was really
Yes.
popular to like read the lyrics as you're singing, but
Yes.
nobody does that anymore.
Yeah. Or
Bless
like the
all those
CD.
people that typed it out and put it in like a
Yes.
PowerPoint
Yeah.
video with the song playing over it for no reason.
We don't know if they were right
They
or
weren't
wrong.
making any money off that. They were just doing it for us,
Yeah.
just to sit there and read along. Well, that was the only way you could listen to
It's
what
good
you
business
wanted.
too. Like you want everybody
Yes.
to memorize the songs because people
sweet.
want to hear something that they know all the words to all the time.
And
Yo,
CDs had it, right?
That was the
Inside?
best in the
Yes.
CD booklet.
Yeah.
They had the lyrics in the CD.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of.
If the artist was like feeling generous, you know.
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
nice. I was watching this video of these three guys listening to like the new Nicki Minaj rap song, and they're like, it just came out, so they're doing like a live listen. Normally, when you hear like people are like listening to it, they listen to like, oh my god, this is so sick. But like, there's some people like these three guys. Every line that she said, they're just like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that's crazy to me that like people can take each line in a song when they're listening for the first time and they know exactly what
They
it's
can process
about
what it means.
or
Wait.
it means.
I have a weird
Heath can
cringe
do-
to
Heath
those
can-
like first time listen videos where people are like,
And I get
I'm
it.
like-
I get
I'm
it.
like,
If they're
okay.
like obsessed,
Yeah.
if they're obsessed with the artist, they know everything about their life and what they're going through. I
Right.
get it, but it's just crazy that people can take that line
That's Heath.
so quickly.
He can depict and he can tell me exactly what a song is about, and I won't even
what it
have,
means.
I won't even have a thought of what it's about. I'm just like,
It's-
if it sounds good to my ear, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like will hear a song differently. So
Oh, we've talked about this. Some
We
people
talk,
hear
yeah.
the rhythm.
Yeah.
Some people hear like the instrumental.
I strictly hear lyrics. Like a lot of people hear lyrics as another instrument playing, and it's just like a big thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
right.
It would feel like just another sound going on with the beat and the drums, and it doesn't.
it's like
the
reading
words,
a book.
Yeah.
The words don't matter.
Yeah, but it's weird. Some artists, like, I can hear their words so clearly in my head, and like I understand. Like Lil Wayne, I follow it all. Jay-Z, I'm like, I'm a little lost. Like, it's different though. But they're both like the same. But like, Jay-Z, I'm like listening for the beats. Different.
Zane and I cannot hear the lyrics because we have auditory processing disorder.
I thought you were about to
Thank
say autism. I'm like,
We have
yes.
and we have a touch of the tism.
A touch of the tism.
Tism the
Absolutely.
season.
You know what? I stand proud. I stand tall with
Zane,
that
should
shit.
we do a Christmas card? Tism the season.
Oh, I love that. I have it. I got a lot of problems, and when I talked about this, but when I'm 70, you're gonna be like, Zane, you said it all along.
Yeah.
And I know I have many
Oh
problems.
no, we don't have teeth.
I just got to find another girl that's on the spectrum too.
Ooh.
She's on one end of the spectrum, I'm on the other, and they.
Is that on?
Your kids meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that on Bumble now? Is there like a little feature where you can be like, drink socially, smoker, non-smoker, spectrum, like on it?
or tough to communicate with. I don't know, like something like that. Like
Yeah.
that'd be pretty fun to.
Or they
to
should
put on
have a
there.
scale where you're putting like where you feel like you are.
That is a good thing to have on like a dating
Like,
app.
hey, just want to let you know.
Yeah.
I lean a little bit.
Yeah.
it's like,
'Cause
you
you
know,
want
you-
to explain yourself.
It's true because when it comes down to relationships and all that, like that, it comes down to like that
Oh, but
spectrum. Of,
I could see people like setting their type that they're looking for on the spectrum and like
Yeah.
going
Well,
specifically.
it's like love on this spectrum. They kind of match make all those different people who have autism with compatible people with autism.
a friend sent this to us in our group chat, but I tried looking into it. That's not my world at all. Like the whole like LK99 battery, long lasting battery. Have you guys like
hold
heard
on,
about
Yes.
What?
LK-99? It's like an infinite
Potentially.
infinite lasting battery. I'm surprised you have not. This hasn't even popped up on your
I've
feed.
been in Tennessee for the last week and I haven't been on social media at all. So if it popped up,
you would love this. You would love this.
So you know like what a super conductor is, right?
okay.
It's
No.
a thing. It's shit. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a
Fuck, I
physicist.
thought
So,
you-
like, know the toughest thing about like energy is that
Right.
energy is not infinite. We have
Right,
not
right, right.
created like an infinite battery to charge everything.
Okay.
So you have to do all these extreme things to create
charge,
energy.
yeah.
They've basically an extraordinary claim by scientists in South Korea has sparked wild hopes of a utopian future where no health condition goes undiagnosed. What? Sorry.
So it's basically a battery that is able to recharge itself indefinitely.
like this
without-
little battery can power like an entire country.
it's little.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's at a small
amount.
scale, but they
A small
realize
amount.
what's happening right now with this small battery is that this could be a potential for like an infinite energy source
They're
for
not gonna
superconductors in the
allow
future.
us to have that.
And that's what I like. As soon as I saw, I was like, oh, there's no way they're gonna let everybody just have this.
Right.
This will be huge. if it actually
okay,
happens.
Donald.
But you know what?
gonna be huge.
It'll be the best superconductor in all
But that in the wrong
best
hands.
Right. You know what I told Heath the other day? I said, why aren't they making cars out of solar panels?
They're gonna make cars that are like Didn't they say they can make cars that can fly with this battery because it's
Yeah. Oh, not only
Just
cars.
put a solar
Okay,
panel
first of
on top
all,
the
people
car.
can't even drive on the road
Yeah.
without.
I could drive on in the sky.
Oh, you don't want to.
I would not trust anybody flying above that could get in an accident and then come
But you have
crashing
to
down.
think about it. It's not gonna. I don't think it's just gonna be like everybody can go anywhere. I think it's like a designated thing where it's like almost like autopilot, where your car will
Like
just
a
be
little
able to.
Mario Kart ramp for a second.
Yeah, something
Over
like
the
that.
freeway?
Yeah,
Just everything we build requires energy. Everything that we do requires energy. That's the cost of everything. We would love to solve a lot of problems in the world. It just takes energy and money. If you had an infinite source of energy, that cuts out like
just
a lot of the need. Like they say, like, there's a shortage of water in the world, but we're like, oh, but we have all the oceans. Yes, but there's salt water in the ocean. But the thing is, it requires all the energy to get the salt out.
Right.
Okay. So once you have then like infinite energy, that then problem is solved. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
It sounds like something in like Mission Impossible movie that just is just a fiction.
It makes
And
sense, but I don't
yeah.
think they want our life to be that easy.
Well, I'd love to see where this goes. This just came out maybe like 5 days ago. Like this was
Interesting.
just like all over the internet. But I thought that was very
I
interesting.
picture one giant light switch for the city.
Pull the lever.
as soon as they come out, it was like, all right, accessible. The power grid, just something to switch it.
They also just banned what's the word? Incandescent light bulbs.
What's
like
that?
you can't buy those
now
light
you can
bulbs
only
anymore.
get LED lights, which is
Oh, right. We noticed that.
Wait,
'cause
like these
we
light
have
bulbs?
we have these vintage lamps.
it's
and
Oh,
they
like
came
Edison
with
bulbs?
those. Yes,
Yeah.
they came with the Edison bulbs, and they went out. So I went to order more. Not
Can't get 'em.
one of them gets delivered to California, and then I looked it up, and you can't get them anywhere.
Oh,
it's
great.
the old bulbs that have like the coils and then
They're
it
like yellow.
zigzags
Yeah.
back
You go
and
into like a
forth.
little rustic bar. They
Yeah.
got them like hanging around and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like gold.
there's so many places that use
And
that.
yeah, every
Yeah.
bar with craft beer.
Yeah, it's
They're
just
fucked.
The
They're gonna have to
rope
shut.
going around that one pile of wood that's like
They're gonna have to shut down. That's how they overcharge it because they have those light bulbs.
Imagine it changing to LED. No, they're going.
And the
on.
LED ones, but just make sure you get like warm lights. I hate people who have like the bright,
White.
like surgical, like or it looks like you're in a classroom. Like, why do you want those lights in your
My
house?
mom has those lights right now, and I'm like, it hurts your eye. It's hard to look at.
yeah, it's
everything.
very harsh.
Yeah, I think we want the warmth. I think us as humans were used
It's
to
natural.
fire. We're used
It's
to
natural.
candlelight.
Yeah.
That's what
This
we
honestly,
identify
this
with.
light right here is the perfect light. It's
I
like it's like
a good warm color.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 40% yellow, 60% white.
Just like you, Zane.
40%. Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, Shopify.
A little over 2 years ago, Heath and I had the idea that we wanted to sell coffee. We had no idea where to get started, and that's why we're so glad that we found Shopify.
And Shopify is the commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide.
Whether you're a garage entrepreneur or IPO ready, Shopify is the only tool you need to start, run, and grow your business without the struggle.
And Shopify puts you in control of every sales channel. So whether you're selling satin sheets from Shopify's in-person POS system or offering organic olive oil on Shopify's all-in-one e-commerce platform, you're covered.
And once you've reached your audience, Shopify has the internet's best converting checkout to help you turn them from browsers to buyers.
Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US, and Shopify is truly a global force powering Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across over 170 countries.
Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. I know when Heath and I created the Shopify for Cremota, it was so easy to use everything. They have everything right there. It's such a good beginner's tool for people that want to start a business.
And Shopify is your no excuses business partner. You can sell without needing to code or design. Just bring your best ideas and Shopify will help you open up shop.
You can also use Shopify's new AI-enabled tools powered by Shopify Magic to instantly write compelling product descriptions and email subject lines that will help you save time and sell more.
And once you start selling, Shopify makes getting paid super simple by instantly accepting every type of payment.
So be like us today and sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/unfiltered, all lowercase.
That's right. All you got to do is go to shopify.com/unfiltered to take your business to the next level today.
Exactly. One more time so you don't forget, shopify.com/unfiltered.
Thank you, Shopify, for helping us grow our business, and everybody else listening. We love you. Did you see the Kai meetup?
The Kai meetup, yes, in New York City.
York?
He's a streamer, right?
Yeah, he's like the #1 Twitch streamer.
I don't follow any streamers at all, and it's wild. Like,
Did you see it?
It didn't pop up anywhere on my feed, so I have not really been.
Jordan showed me when I got back. It is the most insane thing I've ever seen for a meetup. He was basically going to give away like PlayStations and
in Union Square Park.
the amount of people that were there and then started a riot and then just started breaking shit all around.
How big is this streamer?
He's huge. Was this his first time in America? He's he a British streamer?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Bigger than like Ninja.
It turned into
What?
mayhem.
So then
Oh my gosh!
cars were getting destroyed, businesses were getting broken. It was
Why were they rioting?
unreal. So now he just got charged for inciting a riot. They were like trying to get into cars and then people started driving away with them on top of it.
What the heck?
It's insane.
Oh my
Little
god!
kid.
no, it was.
Well,
But
there's a
also,
war
don't
out
be
there.
stupid and jump on somebody's car just because
Right.
you're.
Did he underestimate how many people would show up?
I'm
'Cause the thing is,
assuming.
why are you giving away?
our first coffee talk?
Why are you giving away
How many
free
how many
PlayStations in the middle of
PlayStations do you
Manhattan?
got?
Huh?
Yeah,
what are you
that-
doing?
no.
Even
that
going
wasn't
there
thought through.
just in the middle of the day with no like without telling anybody you're about to do it, you're gonna gather at least 300 people.
And our first Vine meetup got canceled. Remember that? We were all in New York City. We had to like find a new
But
place.
look at them all over those cars.
But
Like,
here's the
breaking
thing,
into
though.
it.
I know half those people don't even know who Kai is.
I think
They're
it's just
there
mob
'cause they
mentality.
fear-
Yeah. When you see a lot of people flock, you're like, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like a debate going on right now. What do you do in that situation? Like, go back to the car driving away. If you've got 15, 20 people coming up trying to smash your window to get into you
Oh wait,
in your car.
the person driving or not? Or they're
No,
not
I thought
friends
they
with them.
stole the car.
No, people were trying to get. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that happened, but trying to get away because people are like trying to bust their window and get into their car.
Oh, I would drive. Just drive.
A lot of people say, like, there's like a debate on it.
I drive.
Drive, slam on the brakes, floor it, slam on the brakes.
I don't. Someone's on
Get
my
rid
car
of
trying to
them.
get into my car. I'm driving as fast as I can.
No,
Left,
I would
right,
get
left,
out.
right, left, right.
I don't know if they're not going to attack me if I get out of the
You,
car.
you
and
have
all
no
they-
idea. You have no idea.
Yeah, fight or flight.
Oh, well, no, I would just honestly get out of the car and let them take it. I bet your insurance will cover a mob riot.
What if they grab
You
you?
don't. You don't under. You. The thing is that you don't know what they're trying to do.
I feel like it's like video proof. If all these people are on my car, I'm not going to go run over somebody. I would be like, just get me out of the car.
I
Instinctively, if you're in the moment, it's
instinctively-
happening so
I've,
fast.
I've seen way too much bad shit happen.
I'd
to
be
people
scared
like,
to get
yeah.
out. I'd be scared to get out.
If I knew, I don't know. If I was like, some people wanted to attack me, if I was some politician, I'd be like, drive, get me the hell out of here. But if it was like a mob riot and I was just like a driver and I had no talent in my car, I'd be like, fucking take it. Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to be held responsible for running over somebody.
And there's so many kids.
That's a lot. Yeah, that was a
Children.
lot of young people right there. doing
Yeah.
that.
Right, you see your cousin.
I was just gonna say I should ask my cousins are cops. They're NYPD. I
Oh,
wonder
they
if
probably did.
Get the scoop. I hope we see Hidayah out there.
Did you see the like? It just reminds me of when people protest and they block off the street and like won't let.
Oh
you go
my
through.
God.
Pisses me off to no
Dude.
end.
Yeah, people need to go to hospital.
Honestly, I'm down for any type. Like usually, do like whatever, do your thing. The moment you start like blocking specific cars, you're just like, nope. And
I
people
saw
are
one
screaming
lady
at you.
was about to
get-
deliver a baby, and then had to get through. Like, stop doing this
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
And then, did you see the people who cemented their hands
Yes.
Yes.
to the
Wait,
ground.
what?
Onto the
into
tarmac.
yes, cemented it, and then they weren't able to get their hands out,
Yeah, no.
So they were just stuck there.
and then they were
Yeah.
stuck there.
Was it hot outside?
they had to like rearrange all these flights that got delayed because of it. Yeah.
Crazy.
I think like the only people who should like put strike on like traffic and stuff are unions of people who are providing the service. Like I understand it's very inconvenient, but why like trains will go on strike all the time, like in London. Those are the people who are operating the trains. They're going on strike. They
Yeah.
can control that. But if you're protesting like the environment and you're blocking traffic, like you don't own
It doesn't make
the
make
traffic.
sense.
I get making a statement,
People that are on strike for the writers and actors are on strike. They're usually in front of they're in front of
Yeah, in
production
front of
company.
the- yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Like you're in front of the building, you're
Right.
showing them you're on strike. I get that, but like you're
But doesn't it kind of freak you out where like, is it really? I understand like the environment
Say-
right now
say
is a
your
very
thought.
sensitive spot. But you know the movie like Don't Look Up, where they are like all those protesters are trying to like warn and tell people, and the whole world just going, "Oh, you're so silly.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
There's no comment that's coming." I'm like, wait, these people are going out of their way to do it. I'm like,
Are you talking about the writers and actor? The writers?
no, I'm talking about the environmental.
Oh, the environmentalists. Okay.
The environmentalists.
I thought you were talking about the writers and actors. Like,
Like
what?
you think they know something we don't?
Yes,
Yeah.
where I'm just like, wait,
Like,
hold
maybe
on.
we
Are they-
should-
like, I need to look them dead in the eye. Be like, should I be protesting along with
Yeah.
you? Is it getting this serious?
Like, let's get one of them in this room and let's just like talk it. I'm just like, just want to hear them out.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Oh, but
Jordan,
that's-
go to the corner and get a
when
a
you start
striker.
looking up environmental statistics, it is just some doomsday. It's not good for my mental health.
I know.
at all.
There's just so much shit going on. Like, it's so hard to keep
lot.
up with everything.
It's a lot.
I had a fender bender yesterday.
No.
No, you didn't.
But you did.
Whose
I
fault?
Mine. But so this is what happened.
The honesty.
But can I talk about this?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
It's a
I mean,
fender
so I was pulling out of, like Donna Amelia right there on Laurel Canyon.
Yeah.
You know how like when you're exiting out to go back on Laurel Canyon, you can either go up to Mulholland and take that left,
Yeah.
or you can make that big courageous left, which
Yes.
it's a you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, and you know how it has that sign, it's like no right turns at 6 a.m., 10 a.m. There's just so much traffic.
Yeah.
I'm right there. And I'm like, you have to time it out so right. You're like, okay, now this is fine. Or it's open. No one's coming up this way. And I'm like, okay, it's my time. And like I go out and sure enough, this car just starts zooming down. I'm like, shit. I then look in my rear view mirror and I'm in my big old Defender.
Yeah.
And I see like a yellow like DHL truck behind me, and I think that there's tons of space, and I'm like, okay, I'm
was
good,
a
I'm
small
good.
car.
There was a small car right behind me, and I
Oh
went
my God.
boop, because I was trying to save myself, but I didn't.
right.
And I'm
You didn't see
I'm
the
not
little
used to
car.
looking at. I look at rear view cameras when I'm backing out of like a driveway, but not when I'm in an urgent situation.
Oh, okay.
So hit her little bumper.
What kind of car was it?
Was it
A
inflatable?
Volkswagen.
But hey,
like-
you know what, Matt? You say hey, they hit you in the back, which usually means it's their fault.
I bumped her.
I know, just-
I made sure she was okay. Everything, filmed the whole thing. But yeah, it was like a Volkswagen Golf.
You filmed the whole thing.
Yeah, because I want to film
Hey
the whole
guys,
thing.
back
Be like,
here.
are you okay? Well, like I'm not like making it seem like I'm filming. I'm just like kind of doing
Yeah.
a little body cam of myself. But everything was fine. But it was just, there's
Yeah.
moments where you get into it. Just
Yeah.
your whole world stops.
Did you cut a check or did you take it to insurance?
She took it to a body shop to get an estimate, and like I hardly saw like any. I understood that like the bumper may have just been like a little bit down,
Yeah.
and like maybe in the license plate a little bent, and like my tire.
I love the reenactment.
It was my
I know it was
fault,
that
but I
tiny, yeah.
felt terrible. But then, yeah, she was like, "But we don't have to get insurance involved. Like, I'm gonna go get an
Oh
estimate."
yeah, if you
and
see,
I'm like,
if you see
"Okay,
if it's a
we'll
small
see."
thing, you should just take care of it right there.
She goes
Yeah.
and gets the estimate, and then she goes, "It's not that bad. I'm sending it to you now," and it's like $2,700. And I was like, "Not that bad." Like, she's like, "But we have to get the insurance involved." I'm like, "No, I'm getting my insurance involved." Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, I felt it. Just, I felt bad.
I mean,
But-
that's such a tricky situation because like both insurances go up. It's just,
Yeah.
it's so stupid how that works. It's like your insurance now goes up after like one accident, but like you never get that back. It just goes up, and then.
but I'd
like,
rather
that's-
my insurance just go up a bit than
No, I know, but what sucks is that hers goes up too.
Yeah.
the person that's
Yeah.
because both people are in it, but that
and
makes no sense.
Once that happens, then it just completely crashes the value of the car
right.
because it's got an accident reported. So that's like my biggest fear about
and
getting,
it doesn't like it could be just a little dent, and they'll just report it as
soon as you get something done or like report it to insurance that you got to do body work or anything like that, the value of your car says it's got a accident on it, so it just completely depreciates.
You know what I thought was interesting is that I thought I needed like her license and her information, but she was driving her daughter's car. But apparently in the state of California, if you're driving someone else's car, it doesn't matter about you being tied to like the accident. It's whoever's car it
Yeah.
is and their insurance and
Yeah.
their identity bound
Yeah.
to it. Which I was like,
Oh yeah, I think everything is tied to the person that owns it except for speeding tickets.
yeah.
That's what happened with my friend.
Wasn't her car.
No, it was her car. Her friend was driving.
Oh.
She was in the passenger seat, and they got into a crazy accident,
Yeah.
and everything fell on my friend. And she was like,
Oh, the one that
me and my cousins got pulled over this weekend in Jersey. But it was so fun.
Jersey Shore.
We got pulled over, and she was like, I honestly have no idea like why we're getting pulled over. So we pull over. He comes to the window, and he goes, do you know why you're getting pulled? He starts laughing. He goes, do you know why you're getting pulled over? She goes, I can't even guess. And he was like, the speed limit's 35. And she goes, what was I going? And he was like, 45. And then he looked at my phone because I was editing a picture of her. And he goes, you're going over the speed limit and you're having her edit all your pictures from this weekend.
Oh,
and then
that's funny.
So he goes, I need your license and registration. So she's going through her stuff and he's asking me about my editing program. And he goes, oh, that's cool. And he goes, let me see the before and after, like all this stuff.
No way.
Yeah, he's like leaning in the car. And then my cousin pulls out her insurance and flies out two of
Coke bags.
If you know a cop, you get these two cards, like almost like
Yeah.
What are their PB? Not PBR. That's a beer. Anybody know the name of them? BP.
is this like what a certification?
If you know a cop, you can get two. You get like they look like little debit cards, but they're like I know a cop. Like can I?
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like if you have like a family member, it's something that you could show.
Usually
Yeah.
anybody that
Get
works
you
in
into the bunker.
anybody that works in like the government, like my mom's a firefighter, so she
Right,
always
like
shows.
first responders or whatever.
Yeah, because they're all like in the same community, so they all like help each other out.
Right. So they flew
They just
out.
happened to fly out?
That's
Yeah.
his words exactly. They flew out and she goes, oh shit, those are expired. Don't look at those. He goes, oh, those just happened to fly out. Like
A lot of people do they'll put the blue stripe flag on the back of their car.
Yes.
So if they ever get pulled over,
That's smart,
oh, come on. Come on.
oh man.
dude. That's like just like the Venmo idea,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Venmo us. We're married.
Did you guys do bachelor party or bachelorette party Venmo?
We
did.
You just got back from your bachelorette party.
My sister's
Yes.
bachelor.
Yeah, your bachelorette party.
And I didn't realize I posted a picture of my sister like with her ring. Everybody was saying congratulations because I thought it was because we look like twins.
Oh no.
I'm like, I should have thought that through. Yeah, it was really fun though. It was so much fun, like planning and setting it up.
Yeah.
And just like treating the girls and like surprising them every single day. It was.
Where-
I don't know. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I know the girls want to know.
Where were you going with like the outfits that you made, like the banana ones? Was that just for pictures, or did you guys actually go out and
It was for pictures. We didn't really want to match in public, so we just coordinated like colors. Like the color scheme was like
nice.
pink and green, and then she was in white, so we stuck to that.
Do you always cringe out when you see like groups of people like in Vegas or on their bachelor?
that's
They're
what
all
it-
in like the
yes.
same outfit.
I
Or
always
like,
feel
or like
bad.
the sash, like bride.
Oh, the sash,
bridesmaid.
always.
Or the wig.
Get rid of it.
Yes.
You go wigs.
My sister was like, I want none of it. So I made like really like cool stuff that the bridesmaids could wear outside of the bachelorette
Yeah.
that look like normal clothes. And they really enjoyed it. So the banana one was literally the pictures that you saw, like that we took them off and we were like, all right.
Oh, okay.
And we like painted in them. Like it was just for us.
Yeah.
We're like, let's not go out in these. Like we don't need any more attention.
Are we, for Nashville, do we have to like dress up?
There is like some.
God.
There is no, but it's nothing.
It's assless chats. You guys gotta.
It's not like an outfit. It's an accessory, and it's also not all uniform. Everyone has like a different one. You'll see.
Oh, right.
okay.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
did on the girls' like tote bags that I got them. I tied like a silk bandana, but everybody got different colors. And one night when we went out, I was like, everyone incorporate the bandana in some way. So it was like tied on their purse, tied as a belt.
There you go.
another
I like
shirt.
that. I
Yeah,
like that.
It was cute. It was so.
It
much
wasn't
fun.
like a red or blue bandana, right?
It was not.
Good call. Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, HelloFresh.
If you guys don't know what HelloFresh is a food delivery service where you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit, baby.
Want to know the key to dinner time success? It's variety, and HelloFresh keeps your taste buds on their toes with 40 chef-crafted recipes to select from every single week. From family-friendly to fit and wholesome, you'll always find something new and exciting that you're going to try and love.
Exactly. When life gets busy, don't call for delivery. Get HelloFresh. It's 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery shopping too. Just choose your recipes and receive fresh, pre-portioned ingredients so you can get cooking quick.
And the best part of all is that you're going to try something new. You get to cook something exciting that you've never made before. And it's just really nice to spend that quality time with a family member, a friend, or a loved one. And I don't know, it's just really cool. The whole process, you get everything delivered right in the box. You're not wasting anything. And you get to make it look exactly like the picture that comes.
Exactly. And for someone that does not know how to cook at all, this is a great way to start becoming a Michelin star chef and creating your own meals and being able to just do it in your kitchen and feeling like you mean something in this world, you know?
So if you're struggling and trying to find meaning in this world through food, all you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/50unfiltered and use code 50unfiltered for 50% off plus free shipping.
Yes, go to HelloFresh.com/50unfiltered and use code 50unfiltered for 50% off plus free shipping.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this podcast and being America's #1 meal kit. There's still,
I have had it.
Gangs. And I don't really understand biker gangs.
That's
like
just-
the Hell
I thought
Angels.
biker gangs were just like
They do a lot of community service.
Yeah. Why are they like they're all like good people now?
Yeah.
It's a hobbyist group. Like,
I
yeah.
love it.
Now it just seems like old guys like that are transitioning into trikes.
They're serving the community.
Yeah, it's like Hell's Angels.
Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah,
like
yeah.
the big one?
Yeah.
It's like
like they used to like drug run and deal arms.
The Hell's Angel does community service now?
Yeah, they're like
Hell's
doing like,
Angels.
they're doing like Plan a Fish and like
They do like parades.
They should name themselves Angels Devils because it's like they're in heaven now.
it's
And they went from hell to heaven because they.
I say
right?
this and then Hell's Angels guys like real ones come after us. I don't know. But it just seems like they're good people now.
I like that. You see-
And I think I just missed the idea of like scary badass bikers. You know what I mean?
I like that they still look the part though.
Like they're doing Toys for Tots.
I love that.
good
That's,
rebrand, good pivot.
that's so cute.
Or
It's so
they're doing
funny.
it to cover the image of doing the, you know what I mean? Like, all right, we gotta go.
Oh, kind of like a front
we gotta go drop off toys.
because all the money,
them off
all
our-
the money we're making off all this shit, we gotta put it somewhere so it looks good on us.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little community service,
bit of-
acts of service.
a little bit of laundering.
Guess what we found out about? So my bachelor party is coming up this weekend in Nashville, and we've booked the Airbnb. We've been so excited about it. And last night, Patricia's brother looked up the address and then Googled even more into the address.
Doesn't exist.
No, not that. 2 years ago, a shooting happened at the Airbnb,
inside
and
the
a guy
Airbnb.
died
No.
in the Airbnb.
Oh, do you change
He
it?
said no. Well, so he sends the screenshot, and at first I'm like, "Wait, what is this?" And I'm like, and at first I'm like pissed because I'm like, "Oh my god, what did I book?" And then I'm like, "Oh, maybe he's joking. Maybe this is a fake article." And then I look it up, and it's real, and it's not. It's a unit of like all these really nice like modern townhouses.
Yeah.
And it's the exact one. 2 years ago, somebody booked it for a rental for like 3 days. They were out of town people from Nashville. They threw a party, a drug exchange went wrong, and a kid got shot and died. And I'm like reading all this last night, and I'm like, oh my god!
Can you find out which room?
What room?
I can't. Oh, I think apparently he died out on the steps.
Okay. So spiritually, I think that's okay, right?
Yeah, just don't let him in.
Yeah, keep the door shut.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it's not like it's in a safe area.
It's just very unsettling when you find out something like that.
You're gonna be
before.
thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah,
No,
I mean-
Matt's gonna not even enjoy himself. He's gonna be investigating the whole Airbnb.
You find a splig of blood in the corner. And it's like,
how long ago
You're
did
like,
it happen?
where's Matt? Did he have a crazy night out? No, he's at the police station
Yeah, he's getting
showing them
asking for the
evidence,
files.
extra evidence.
He found
They're like,
he found a hair that he
Sir,
wanted
we
to get
already
tested.
figured it out.
You're gonna want to see this.
Hank.
Come here. But luckily, in the morale of the group chat, everyone's like making jokes about it and in good spirits. I was mortified thinking we're going to have to rebook this entire thing.
It sounds like you could have a different theme now that you know.
Yeah.
what? Spooky bachelor.
Yes, spooky theme. Boo. I do.
Boo!
Boo. I do. He do.
That's
That's it. Boom, boom, boom. I do.
I just
He
couldn't.
do and we boo.
I just couldn't believe it was the exact unit.
That's insane. Out of all of them.
Yeah.
Ugh, sorry about that.
That's scary.
It'll be exciting.
It's gonna be a blast.
Someone's gonna be playing pranks.
Yeah, you guys
Someone
are
is
gonna get back drunk one night and just be like,
Oh, it's terrible.
Matt's
but like,
not gonna- Matt's wearing a
I'm
Halloween shirt
But
today.
you know, when you buy a house, they got to tell you, hey,
Yeah.
somebody died here. Airbnb, it's like,
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, is it because it's a rental? You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell the.
Yeah, you're not buying it.
Interesting.
That's really funny.
Interesting.
I did. You guys should do this. Every time I stay at an Airbnb, for a thank you, I send them Cremota.
Ooh.
So I sent them Cremota.
Oh, by the way, we sent over accelerators to the house.
Hell yeah.
Yet they arrived tomorrow.
I should have
love
done that. They would have loved them.
Yeah, it's actually the best thing to drink if you're not drinking alcohol.
You don't have
Because
to
it
tell
gives
me
you
twice.
energy.
Sign me up.
Strawberry.
Rocket Pop's the best.
I know how appropriate we started with this Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, yeah.
Rocket Pop.
What flavor is Rocket Pop?
Well, you know that.
Like, I'm trying to
ice
figure it
cream.
out.
Red, white, and blue.
I know, but like what flavor? Like popsicle flavor?
Cherry,
Freedom.
clear, whatever clear.
Freedom
Because
flavor.
It makes you feel free.
And
to have a whole
then
can.
blue, or is it blueberry, raspberry,
Blue raz.
Blue Raz.
blue raz.
Did you know there's no such thing as blue raspberry? It's made up, and we
Yeah.
were lied to our entire life.
Oh, yeah.
At Target or like Kmart, I would always go get the blue raz Slurpees.
They were the best flavor.
Yeah,
Not a real flavor,
Okay, so what is the blue part? Is it just the dye?
just the color.
because I think raspberries are kind of like purple looking, and I think we want to associate grape as
Purple.
purple, and blueberry is kind of like a weird distinction.
Yeah,
of like a
blueberry is
flavor.
not a flavor you don't really see in drinks and everything.
Yeah,
Which is
Interesting.
crazy. I always choose if there's blue raspberry
raz,
is an
every day.
option, I'm choosing it.
It's because you like raspberry.
It's because I like blue and
because
what?
raspberries
You like what?
Raspberries
like
are red.
blowing.
raspberries are red and like
Black.
and black.
purple.
Or is that like a blackberry?
That's a
That's
blackberry.
a blackberry. There's blackberry and raspberries.
Did you ever read that book?
Oh, before we continue, you can get accelerators at any of your local Target. You can get them at 7-Eleven. You can get them at Vaughn's.
Zane, popping off. They're in Tennessee too.
Oh,
At
Tennessee.
the gas stations when I was going around.
There you go. I don't know exactly which gas stations there are, but they're in like a lot of gas stations.
You know what's really funny? When I got to my parents' house, my mom had grabbed accelerators before I got there. She's like, I know how much you like them. So she had it.
That's,
that's
so
cute.
cute.
That's really cute. Then that means she's a listener. She's a coffee bean.
Hey, mama.
Accelerator X Corey. What's her favorite flavor?
Corey
Let's
Bory.
give her a flavor.
Hers is the cherry limeade.
Oh, she's a Florida.
She's a-
bitch.
she's a cherry
Yeah,
limeade
She's a Florida chick. 100%.
What is the state song of Florida?
I didn't even know there was state songs.
Get crazy.
That's Jersey.
Well, Georgia.
Oh, that's Jersey.
Georgia's Georgia by Ray Charles. Texas is deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh yeah, what is the Florida song?
It's by Flo Rida.
Pitbull.
What is the Florida
Temperature?
state song?
Yeah, temperature's good.
Yeah, I'd make that the Florida song.
I remember having to pick a state in school and having to learn all their state blank, state bird, state flower, state.
Yes.
Yeah,
but I
why
forgot
was
them all.
that important that we had to?
Yeah, I didn't.
Party conversation.
I had to do a whole essay about grapes, but didn't teach me that dogs can't eat grapes.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, give us the important shit that we need to learn.
Right.
Dude, I just found out dogs are, there's like 5 different things that we consume every day that like dogs are like poison to.
I only know
Or-
chocolate. What?
grapes.
There's grapes, I think something like either garlic or onion. It was something weird. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second, that could be on like a lot of steak, a lot of,
Yeah.
how is this not like a more known?
I know.
thing? I don't know. That's when you need to teach kindergartens, because guess what kindergartners are doing when they have dogs at home?
Feeding their
They're
animals.
Feeding their animals.
sharing
Did you
with
hear
their
about that
dogs.
woman who served up a poisonous mushroom in Australia to like her parents and like her in-laws, and then 3 of them died and the other one's like in critical condition?
Oh my
accident?
God.
Well, they're looking into it and she's a suspect.
And she's the only one that didn't eat it.
Well, I apparently not. And
Likely story.
she served them death cap mushrooms, and apparently this part of Australia is known for like foraging mushrooms, though like the local government has been like, be very careful because these ones are really hard to tell the difference between. And she still served it up. And she's like, I feel terrible. That like, she's like, I feel so bad.
How old was she?
This woman looked like she was, I don't know, late 40s, mid 50s.
Oh, she should know
But it was an elderly couple, but they're like, this is pretty suspicious.
I didn't even think there was like poisonous mushrooms like that.
yeah.
Where it
Tons of
kills you.
poisonous mushrooms.
Oh my God.
I always want to know, like, you get organ failure. Like, you eat it and then you just start like,
Nuts.
oh, yeah.
You see, that's why I can't be in the wild. I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna grab it some
Bro, but
little-
imagine back in the day
The only way to find out
is somebody had to test it.
Yeah.
And first of all, if I saw somebody eat a mushroom and it killed them, never touching a mushroom.
No, like,
Right.
like
No
I would never
matter
bring
what.
mushroom into
Right.
the
It's like,
diet.
I ate this one and I was okay, but this guy just ate that one and it just killed him.
And this other guy ate
would-
some and he saw God.
Yeah, he saw aliens.
Awesome off the list.
Yeah.
It is wild. Did you see Mr. Beast ate like a poisonous like puffer fish?
No.
Or puffer. It has to be cooked.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very specifically, or it can kill you.
Yeah.
And he had like a big plate of it, and he had him and all his friends like ate this fish, and it was like a.
It's like very difficult to like cook perfectly. If anything is messed up, you'll literally die.
die.
But I wouldn't trust that.
No.
No way.
Never.
Yeah.
Would you risk it?
No, absolutely not. I'll just stick with
worth
my.
it.
I'll stick with my M&Ms.
It it probably doesn't even taste good.
Yeah.
No,
What's
they
the
said
point?
as soon as he ate it, it's like that's not worth it, and you
Yeah.
just not worth it.
Is it expensive? Is it just like such a rare delicacy to eat it?
I'm sure it is because if it has to be cooked like perfectly, I'm
Yeah.
sure they charge for that. you know who's eating those fucking billionaires? They're like, oh, we must have it.
Yeah,
A filet puffer fish.
McDonald's version. Dude, people fucking sleep on that shit. I swear to God, you can't mess that up. You can't mess up a filet-o-fish sandwich. I've never had a bad one. I've had a bad Big Mac and I've had a bad chicken tender. I've had bad all of them except for the fish
I just don't
sandwich.
trust a McDonald's fish.
And
Where did
you
the
don't
fish
have to trust
come
it.
from?
But I bet you it tastes good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Bet you it tastes good.
filet of fishes tasted good when I was like a kid, and then I got older and was like,
Oh,
I
like
don't
out
know
of the
about
freezer
this.
and you threw them in the. Oh my, they're better than chicken
Ew,
nuggets.
nothing like
The
freeze-dried
ones,
fish.
Ew.
It tastes good.
And you know what I don't like? Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
I don't think I've ever
what
tried tartar
is tartar sauce?
Disgusting.
No, but like what is it made out of?
It's like mayo with like a relish in it.
Yeah, that's right.
And why does it mean
like-
like, dang, flab it? Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
It's because it's
thought of
bad.
that?
It's like tartar's like
yeah,
shit.
negative.
Shit's
Yeah,
bad.
Damn.
I hate to dampen the mood, but
Oh no.
no. This just like we just found this out like 3 hours ago, right? Remember Lil Tay
Oh, I know.
yeah.
died, dead. I was like, oh my God, what happened? I thought it may have been an accident, car crash, something. Her brother dies too. We have not gotten any more other information than that, but I'm seeing all these sources say that there's an investigation now.
The
on
mother.
What happened?
I know.
What happened?
So basically, Lil Tay was a little girl that was flexing on the internet, and she blew up for flexing money, cars, houses.
Having a loud mouth.
Yeah, turns out.
But at the time when she was making these videos, she was probably like, what, 11?
Yeah.
11,
yeah,
10?
maybe younger.
So obviously
Yeah.
somebody was coaching her and making her say
Right.
all
Well, there
these
was a
things.
video that came out of an uncut version of her brother coaching her and telling her what to say.
Yeah.
But apparently her mother was a realtor or something. That's how she had access to the houses. And the cars were the boss's car.
Yeah.
So the mother got in trouble because she was using all like the money, the houses, the cars to film her daughter with this explicit content.
That's wild.
But
9. She
there-
was 9 at the time.
She was 9.
Oh my. And then she has been kind of quiet on social media
Yeah.
for years,
She
right?
was quiet, but what's really weird is the past couple weeks I've seen on my social media that people are people started questioning what happened to Lil Tay randomly. The past like week, I would say, it's been all over my feed, and now suddenly this gets posted. So I'm like,
Oh, that
it would
is
be-
strange.
It would be great if it wasn't true, because the only source is that they posted on her family posted on Instagram saying her and her brother passed away. That's where
Isn't
all
it weird
came
they
from.
just said Lil Tay and her
And her
brother.
brother.
Wouldn't you say the brother's name?
Right. It said Lil Tay and her brother.
Oh, yeah, really?
Why would you
And then-
say her brother?
and then
Like,
at the
say the
end-
brother's name. Her
Yeah.
brother, Gabe, or whatever his name is.
And then the last sentence was only mentioning her. Like, our hearts go out to her. Name is Claire. Her real name is
Are
Claire.
you guys thinking what I'm thinking
Well,
in this situation?
What do you
Okay,
think?
I don't want to conspiracize, but I think it's either for attention. I hate to say it because something got posted recently on her page. Her page was wiped clean.
Yeah.
Then suddenly, I don't know if it was on a story or an in feed that said, it was a black screen that said like help. And there was like
her story?
yeah, something on her story or an in feed. It got taken down, but it just said help. This was
is this a stunt?
it was too casual the way it was posted. Claire has passed away, blah blah blah, and it's so sad, like with her brother. Or
Yes. Why?
was like,
I don't
what?
get that.
It was so separated.
This and like there's never been like especially with children like this, like a death where I questioned it. This is the only
Jordan-
one I've ever like
Yeah.
ever questioned
And
where it's
whether-
like is what's going on?
Whether the brother's behind it or not, this mother needs to be questioned behind bars, something.
Yeah.
It's extremely
I
inappropriate.
mean, the
what's
fact that they
happening.
even put their kids' lives, like
Yes.
they treat, like they
Right. Like
use them
exploited
like
their
this.
children. So extremely sad. If they really did pass away, my heart goes out to whoever was the only people left in their life that actually cared.
And I know some of you might be upset just the way we're talking about this, but look, just like with the,
This
with what's
just
been
happened. Yeah,
with
you
what's
don't-
been posted with that story saying help, like this is all way too fishy. Way too like
Something's
like
off. Yeah.
Everyone's asking questions.
But and
right now.
hey,
This
who
is-
knows by the time this episode comes
Oh,
out
yeah,
if there
this-
is further details.
But we did find this out like just a few hours ago.
Yeah.
Like this was all in all of our phone.
Where are Lil Tay's friends? Like, where has she been though?
Like, I bet she's not in school. I bet it's a whole.
Think of it though,
like,
she's 14.
Okay, so now it's been how many? I guess it's been a couple hours. I feel like it's been kind of since this morning, but I just feel like other people who knew her would come forward too and like
I
say
think
what
she
she's been
was-
up to. It's weird. We don't see any photos of her over the past 4 years.
My theory is that she is abused and she's sheltered and she's hidden. I don't think she went to school. I don't think she can go outside without her mother, her brother, whoever's permission. I think she's like captive.
And
I don't
I
know.
think that's a huge possibility that that's happening.
Yeah, and if she did pass away, they're involved. Like this wasn't an accident.
Now, if it is fake, can she fake what would happen to that?
Oh
Can
my
people
God,
be
I mean,
like,
who-
screw you?
Whoever's whoever's in charge of that account, they'd be. So, I mean, that's
Yeah, you can
It's
get in
crazy that
trouble
they
for
even posted that. Whether it happened or not, this family needs to be looked
Questioned.
into.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
100%.
horrible.
Hearts go out to them if it.
I just really hope
Just
they
would
figure this
like-
out, and I hope it doesn't get swept under the rug because this
Yes,
is like
I agree.
This is really fishy.
Very sad. Yeah.
It has to be an autopsy report too.
Yeah.
That has to eventually.
Yeah.
Come
And
out.
both her and the brother.
That's so strange. And you would hear about like maybe there's an accident though that someone like connected it to it. Like if it was a car accident, usually that also gets reported.
That would say, no, it definitely.
I just think I don't know.
If they have to look into it, it was more than
This just makes me
an
angry.
accident.
This makes me
It's
so like
horrible.
just the way like her life like just sucks. Like it just what a horrible fucking ending.
9
with the way
years
she was
old.
treated, what they how they exploited her, and like this girl like did not have a normal life.
you guys also hear who died? The guy who made the ChaCha Slide.
What's his
No.
name?
What?
You were just doing
I'm
that
s-
all week.
Yeah.
I was doing the electric
He died
slide.
yesterday.
Hon. Electric
Oh.
slide.
ChaCha Slide guy.
ChaCha Slide guy died.
Yeah.
The ChaCha Slide got.
Yeah. Oh yes. ChaCha Slide. DJ Casper dies at 58.
Oh, what the hell happened?
I do not know.
I'm surprised they never brought him out to like a festival. Imagine Coachella for a second. I know people are tired of hearing it. I know
Enough.
people are tired
Enough.
of hearing it like at weddings and stuff, but imagine
If
a bunch
Mr.
of people
Cha-Cha
on
came
drugs.
up-
People would love it. I think it'd be so funny.
Right, the only time Mariah's for drugs, she's like, everyone has to do the ChaCha Slide.
Take whatever you want. Do whatever
Right.
drug you want, but I want one song.
ChaCha
I
Slide.
think it'd be so fun. It's just like everybody knows the dance. It brings up people
And Mariah's
together.
like, you know what? Maybe I'll do a little drugs if you play the ChaCha Slide. Everybody has to do it.
Damn,
The
what
ChaCha
happened?
I'm not sure. I think he may have
Rest in
not been in good
peace.
health.
That's sad.
He
it was
cancer.
Oh.
ChaCha Slide spread like wildfire. Everyone was the radio wasn't playing ChaCha Slide. The ChaCha Slide
Yeah.
found you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you seen people who have the troll ChaCha Slide they'll play sometimes and it just does to the left?
Yeah, and it keeps going.
people, like,
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
like-
To the left.
To the
To the
left.
left.
To the left now, y'all.
To the left now, yeah. Isn't it funny that everybody does that dance exactly the same except for that one Charlie Brown move? Everybody's different.
Isn't it?
What Charlie Brown?
It's either kind of like right foot, left foot, or this. We do this.
we
Charlie
do
Brown.
like a rock.
Oh.
front and back. Charlie Brown.
Arrest
And
him.
then I was saying Charlie Brown actually should be this. This is how Charlie Brown dances. Like it's like
That's the pony.
do 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 do.
Or it's like, what's the other dance? The Cotton Eye Joe. Everybody's was different.
What
by
is
a
the
little
Cotton
bit.
Eye Joe dance though?
It's that. It's
Na na
like,
na na Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, yes.
Go. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
That's what he says?
What did you
Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The song is called Cotton Eye Joe.
What did you think he said?
Oh, say it again.
Auditory processing.
Oh, say it
disorder.
again?
No. I've been married.
If it hadn't have been for Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, see, I didn't know that part. That's why.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I've always been.
When I was younger,
Never midnight man, never married a long time ago. I would always just say that.
I know the title, so I go Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married.
Didn't
a
even
long
know
time
that
ago.
was even.
I used to do when I was younger. I used to think it was we gabba give it a cotton. we gabba give it a.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? What does that mean?
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married. Oh, maybe she has like a side.
He came to town like a midwinter storm. He rode through the fields so handsome and strong. His eyes was his tools and his smile was his gun. But all he had come for was having some fun.
All right, Jordan.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. So maybe this guy came in and made her second guess her marriage. But it's a guy singing.
That's like Jolene sequel.
Yeah. Jolene and Cotton Eye Joe
Yes.
in a past life.
Yes. You know what dance I always wish I learned was the Miley Cyrus one that was like zigzag, cross
Yes.
the floor, dance a domino.
Diagonal.
That I wish I learned it. It was just not cool because I was in high school when that was popping off. But man, there are days
It's
where I'm
never
like,
too late.
I know, just
Set aside a day.
so many moves though.
Yeah.
Because we all have.
There's a lot going
We could take
on
an
in
hour.
that thing.
A
It's
lot.
like the scarn, Michael
Yeah.
Scott. That's how you do the scarn. Jump to the left and you shake that hand.
I can never do the electric slide. That one was hard.
I just showed Heath the video. We were at Atlantic City in the club. And it was
yeah,
house
that's the best
music.
part.
Every song that played, me and my cousins, we did the electric slide. It's so easy. It's
just-
right, left, back, forward. That's it.
Oh, I know, but then there's just that move.
Yeah,
How does
that's
electric slide? How does it go? The sound.
Da, 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 da. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Did that come before the ChaCha
Yeah.
slide?
Yeah, this was like the 80s.
Okay.
Wait, what year? Is it 80s?
Wow, Macarena though. That shit.
Yeah, that I could get down with.
That was a cultural reset.
Who remade it? It sounded really
Tyga.
good. Tyga killed it.
Yo,
yeah.
Tyga's
Oh,
Macarena.
Macarena.
Yeah, that goes hard.
What do you think was the first music video?
I know what it is. Oh, I know what the first music video that was ever aired on MTV.
Which one?
Video killed the radio star.
Really?
that makes sense.
Because get it? Because
Radio
star.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
It's the first one. Yeah, video killed the radio star. So
Oh
they
my-
played that.
Whoa.
Pictures came and broke her
How was
heart.
that planned out if they didn't exist yet?
Yeah. How did I don't understand how that like.
Well, no, I think there were other music videos that were out, but that was just the first one to ever air
Right,
on
right.
MTV.
got it.
Because they did that because
Like, I want to know at what point they were like, somebody's like, we should put a movie to this song that we're singing. You know what I mean?
Give a visual.
Like, instead of just like recording a video of somebody performing,
right.
when they went, hold on, let's do a legit music video.
Yeah, what was the first music video that's not just like a performance, right? Like
Right.
video recorded performance as a music video, but planned out. There's
Yeah.
scenes. Like, what was that first one?
Let's see. Oh, the first music video ever. Oh, well, they
Michael
said it was in
Jackson.
1894 they set the recording of their song A
Just
Little
recorded
Lost
on a
Child.
microwave, black and white.
So
Those cameras, you had to be so still. Yeah. That video was probably just so blurry. No, but where people were like editing it and it was like a
yeah, there's got to be like it's got.
Well, they're not editing. They're
taping. Could you imagine if we had to do that for this podcast, we would never get it up.
Oh yeah, I mean,
If we had to
post once every 2 months.
If we had to cut the roll of film and then Mariah's taping,
oh my.
putting them together, sliding it,
but
cut,
hey, to be the first podcast, I think it'd be worth it.
that would be awful.
Dude, imagine people back then seeing what you can do now.
would
People
not
gather
believe
around
it.
and talk.
Man, I just miss tuning on. Wait, what's the word? Turning on MTV and just watching music videos. That was so much fun. VH1 2, the top 20 countdown.
Yeah.
And they would let the whole thing run. And then it kept getting shorter and shorter where they would only play 40 seconds of the music
Yes.
video. I hated that.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh,
they did
I
only
forgot
play,
about
but
that.
never played the full
It's
one.
like hit clips.
But then when you had like digital cable, like the full on TV guide, you had MTV Hits. And that was a station that just played the full music video
videos.
all day, 24 hours.
Yeah.
And there was MTV Jams that was like more R&B. God, good
You
time.
kids will never get it. You'll never
They're
get
trying to-
watching the music videos as you're getting ready for school and then leaving and just waiting right right as soon as the music video
or
ends.
when you had to leave and like your favorite one was coming on.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
I would be late all the time because I'd be like, okay, it's worth it. I just want to like watch it because you can't watch it anywhere else.
I remember really I wanted to watch the Thriller music video so badly in like 2000. And my mom was like, we used to sit around the TV for hours waiting for the Thriller music video to come on. And I'm like, where can I watch it now? She was like, I don't know. And so I remember going on Napster and I downloaded it and it took like all day to download the full file and probably gave my dad so many computer viruses. But you know those shows like I Love the 80s, I Love the 90s, I Love the 2000s. They think that those shows really gave our generation a lot of generational awareness to past decades we didn't live in. And there's been a lot of talks where they want to bring that back for this younger generation, but have us like talk about our decades.
Oh, that'd be sick.
And if they do it, I want to be on it so badly.
That would be
VH1.
really fun.
Manifestation, baby.
Please get me on that.
Manifestation. That works.
I found clips on TikTok so I used to watch over and over and over again on VHS. I had a Britney Spears like documentary on VHS, and I used to study her and watch her, and I was just like, I'm going to be the next Britney Spears. Loved her, and people are posting clips from it that I haven't seen since I used to watch it. I'm sending them to my sister, and I was like, we had this one on VHS, the clips, and all the comments are like, what is this from? Like, how do people have clips of this? And I'm like, oh, they don't know. Like, I used to have the Britney Spears documentary, and I used to have a Mary Kate and Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god.
And Disney Channel used to do those really cool behind the scene videos as well. Like Backstreet Boys, I remember went bowling and I remember that very specifically. Aaron Carter and Samantha Mumba went to a marine biology place. And Aaron Carter was like, I love marine biology. And I like marine biology because Aaron Carter did.
Like Britney Spears took a trip to Hawaii to meet her biggest fan, and she like showed up at the house, and I was like, that could have been me.
And didn't she teach her how to do like the walk? Like
they don't do that anymore. You went to Tennessee this weekend?
I did.
Heath's family moved to Tennessee from Florida. They now reside there.
They all went. My mom and dad, my grandma, grandpa, my brother, and his wife and baby.
They all live there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full time.
Oh, out like in Chattanooga?
Yeah, just outside of Chattanooga. So they live in Cleveland and Reliance.
Nice. Sally Dar's from Chattanooga.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you know her.
But yeah, it's
you don't know her, do you? Wait, who's that?
I've heard the name.
Sally Dar. She's like Sally Dar Griffin. She's a great TikToker.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll introduce you guys. Just to have Chattanooga friends.
But yeah, so I went out there to visit, and I get there, and then the next day, my dad just isn't feeling well. So he goes to the hospital.
Oh no! With what was he not feeling well?
He woke up at like 4 a.m. and just in insane stomach pain, really just not feeling well. And he already has his appendix out, so it wasn't that. And he goes to the hospital, and apparently he's got to get his gallbladder removed.
Ooh.
He had 20 gallstones this big. 20 of them.
What?
And
like all together? Like were they all like just in the
that can
same...
happen.
I picture like an
But you
everlasting
can't pass
gobstopper.
gallstones, right? Because it's in its own.
It's really bad. So the tube to pass it through would be small. If they would have passed, it would have been a while ago. But they were already so hard and like calcified.
Ooh, that's insane. That's in.
So and he
bodies.
literally had like a bag of these rocks, and his whole gallbladder was like super inflamed. So they're like, oh my god, we got to like do the surgery. So my entire trip was like based off of this whole thing.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
So we were like there with him, and then he couldn't get it done that day because there's one surgeon, and he already had like 4 operations to do for that day.
Because they're not like close to hospital.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one operating room.
Oh my god, that sucks.
So they had to postpone it till the next day, but he had to stay overnight. So the next day he ends up going in, getting the surgery, and
They removed the stones, or they removed the whole
they
gallbladder.
took the whole gallbladder out.
Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, it went really well. The procedure was about, I think, like 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, it has to be quick.
And he recovered really well. He's doing really well. But he just can't like bend over or lift anything. So
Yeah.
he's just kind of like moving
Did
slowly.
he take the gallstones home?
I asked for them.
Why can't you just like take shit like that home?
I don't get it. It's your
property.
body.
Yeah,
I think they sell that shit and get money for something.
Is the
Where would
gallbladder?
you where would you put it?
I don't know. I feel like people are putting it on a necklace.
Is the
It's like a
Oh God! I think
like a puka shell necklace.
if they would have let me keep that, I would have drilled a hole through each of them and put them as a.
no, they would have
fucking
like flaked out
vile,
because
Heath.
it's like salt basically, right? Is like what a gallstone is.
I think they use it for like to give it to hospitals, like different hospitals to like for
Look
research.
at those things.
Is
What's
that's
the
insane.
reason for them? Or like, how does that happen?
Your gallbladder creates like the stomach bile.
Bro, those are beach rocks.
Yo, they're
Those are
gorgeous.
pebbles. You could skip those.
they look like less like prickly than a kidney stone. Kidney stones like have like they look like little mini shards of glass almost.
my
Like they're really prickly.
gosh.
That looks like a steady stone.
But these can like penetrate like your intestines if you pass it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so if you don't get
fear.
your gallbladder removed, you can get like septic and like poison yourself from the inside if it like ruptures or anything like that.
So like, and each one forms like over like certain amount of time, like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So that how many years do you think it took to make
I would
20?
imagine-
Probably a few decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
insane.
never had any issues with it until the morning he woke up and he's like, something's wrong.
I just can't believe you don't feel like rocks in your fucking.
You're like doing jumping jacks.
No, but yes, I should expect to hear rocks in my fucking
Pretty
my gallbladder.
Is the gallbladder really green? Like, well, because you know, on like diagrams and they look at the abdomen,
they
the
make it
gallbladder's
green.
always green. But I'm like, but is it green or is that just for like?
I think it's just to show you.
I think it's just showing you like that's the bile.
And there's waste.
Matt,
yeah.
there's nothing green. I think in your
Well,
body.
bile is very like bright yellow, neon greenish. Have you ever thrown up stomach bile?
It's never come out neon green.
It is the worst thing in the world.
yours neon green.
Super, super, super.
It's just
vibrant,
yellow. I
bright
think
yellow.
mine's always been like yellow brown. Sorry,
yellow.
brown. Hint
Comment
of
down below what color
mustard.
yours has been.
No, the gallbladder is green.
Oh, it is.
It's green.
Let me see.
Oh my
Wait,
god! Looks like a
that's on
pepper.
that's on the internet.
Looks like a fucking pepper. Look at
my
that.
God.
Show Mariah.
That's a little
I think I
jalapeno.
saw it.
It's a pepper.
Ooh.
Oh my god! It's green.
It is green.
Oh, yo, get that out
Let
of
me
me.
It
see, let
does
me
look
see.
like a pepper.
Oh, I don't think anybody needs to go. Just get it out.
I will never eat a shishito pepper, a jalapeno,
Oh, never.
ever again.
It is a shishito pepper.
Oh hell no.
It's kind of cute.
It's no, that is ugly.
Looks like a VeggieTales like character.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that a tattoo.
But it's crazy. My dad's like internal body is just missing everything now. So he's got a kidney removed. He's got his appendix removed. His gallbladder's not in there anymore.
At least he has both testicles.
Still stronger than me. Still can kick my
Son
ass.
of a bitch. So they live in the middle of the Cherokee National Forest. Like it's a 20-minute drive just
to civilization.
off the road up into this windy mountainous road.
Off what street?
I honestly
No,
don't know
I thought you were gonna keep going. Just,
Country
like,
Road
tell me
1,
exactly
2,
the
4.
location.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like a crazy windy road, and I did all the driving. I think I put probably 3,000 miles on my dad's truck driving them around.
Wow.
it was insane. But yeah, so one night we were leaving and there was a tree down. So if the tree's blocking the road, there's nothing you can do.
Oh shit.
So we had to go all the way back down and go around an entire other way around the mountain to go up the backside to get to their house. And then
Damn.
we left later on. The tree was cleared up. We went to go see my brother like 45 minutes away. We come back at night and we get probably 100 feet to the house. And a massive tree is falling down across the whole road. And we can't just get up one more turn. So I had to put it in reverse and back up down this mountain,
Oh no.
down the windy, bro,
Heath,
And then
that
go-
sucks.
all the way down and then all the way around the mountain again.
And hope that nobody was coming.
It was crazy.
Think how another tree wasn't like imagine reversing.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
another tree
Heath,
has
two
fallen.
trees. On the
You
same
need
time.
like a winch or something
It,
for their.
it was
like a saw. In
yeah.
your
If
car.
we had like a chainsaw in the truck, it would have been nice. But
yeah.
I bet he'll put one in there now.
yeah, but it was nice. I got to spend a lot of quality time with everybody, and
And with Mother Nature.
that's right.
Right.
Got to see my nephew.
How's he doing?
Good.
How old now?
Almost 2.
Oh my
How's
gosh.
he doing? Is he a fat little baby?
No, he's actually
Yeah, he's fit.
he's pretty
He's fit?
Yeah.
Pretty active. Yeah. He's
All right.
I like patted him on his belly and he kind of had like pecs. Like I was like,
Little baby pack.
All right.
they
Well,
should
get
do-
him into sports early.
Zane Zila formula.
just basically hung out with them and flew back.
Bummer the timing of it though. Like you get
But
there
it was
and then, like,
also
I
like
kind of like, yeah.
I think it was the best timing because
Yeah.
I was at least there to like drive my mom around in the truck.
True.
And, like, take
Yeah.
care of everything.
And if you were here and you heard about what was happening, you would want to be
I
there.
would have been
Yeah.
freaking out
Yeah.
knowing that he was going to go into surgery.
It's almost like God did this when you were
Did.
coming.
He worked
He's
in
like, hey,
mysterious
this
ways.
needs to happen at some point. Let's just do it now, just in case.
but yeah, everything was really good.
My mom does not have gallstones.
I think I
Period.
have them.
you think you have them? I've always been fearful that I have them too.
I 100% do because the pain that I've been feeling, like you know how I keep getting that thing
Yeah.
every month.
Oh, you should.
It's exactly what that is that my dad had. I just need to get like the test done where they do the they could do like a CT scan or I can get my ultrasound.
Do you see the people posting? They're like, the doctor's appointment you waited 5 months for, and they're like, make sure you're drinking water, make sure you're checking on yourself. And they're like, that's what he went in for his stomach pain, and they told him, they're like, just keep taking care of yourself. If you want to get your stomach checked, you're gonna have to make another appointment for a different hospital to get an ultrasound. And he's like, I waited so
5
long for
months.
this appointment. You couldn't call
So
me.
stupid.
I feel like you've been talking about this for way too long.
I agree.
Buddy, I just
yeah.
got a deep cleaning on my teeth yesterday. Guess how much it was?
150.
$150 for my deep cleaning on my teeth.
I don't know.
No.
Times that by 10.
No, it wasn't.
What?
It was 1,000 in like
Where the hell are you
$70.
You
going?
could have done it at home, I bet.
We could. I would have cleaned your teeth.
What'd you get? Veneers?
No, it's a deep cleaning that they tell me, oh, you should get this every 2 years, where they just go deep into your gums and like clean everything out.
Every cleaning should be a deep cleaning.
I was like,
Yeah,
I could
that's why
not.
I'm getting
It's
it.
literally a deep cleaning
I
every
can't
time
believe
I
they
get.
say take care of your teeth, and then they're like, but we're gonna charge you $1,000.
I
You
was-
should do it.
I was crushed. I was like, what?
What was special that they did inside your mouth?
Yeah, what was different? Like, what was the? I'm just picturing a car wash. What was the trim package?
Yeah.
like did they do like
They
a wash
numb
and wax?
all of your gums, and then they go up in there and like just clean deeply into all of your gums.
Did
Oh,
they shoot your gums?
Yeah, they
They have to
numbed them
numb
all.
your gums.
Yeah,
to do
they
this?
numbed all my gums and my lips
Ooh, it
and
must
stuff.
be invasive.
Sounds like
It was
they're
great. I feel like my teeth feel super clean.
You didn't feel it. Didn't hurt.
Oh, it was like sensitive after, and then they had to put in like some, what do they call it, like prebiotic or antibiotics, like in a few little of the areas, and they charged me for that as well.
That's literally what they just forced Jordan on. I think this is some new shit to make more money. He goes, I went to the dentist and they told me I have some gum bacterial thing and that I need to go do this thing.
Right. The thing is,
So-
teeth, I'm also paranoid
Bro.
about, because your teeth are like the first things like to go, and it can dictate a lot of your health.
I mean, I'm not. Your teeth look mighty fucking white right now.
thank you.
Big weekend ahead.
Thank you.
Big weekend.
He comes
back, it's just yellow.
God.
In the club. Where's Matt? Matt, smile. I
Matt,
can't see
look
you.
up and smile.
But I just couldn't believe it. I was devastated. And the thing is, I love my dentist, so I was just like, I didn't want to like
Said
cause a
nobody
ruckus
ever.
and be like, what is this? I just wish they would tell you what.
Was that with insurance?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did they do like a whitening on like?
No.
I think what made it. I think the most expensive thing was the numbing.
That too, and
oh,
the antibiotics at the end, because they were like, okay, we're gonna do 6, and the way they were talking about it, I'm like, are you proposing this to me like I should do this, or is this what we need to do? And I realized it was they were charging me that. And I think is I view the dentist as a thing when like, oh, you're a kid, you gotta go to the dentist.
Yeah.
It's a thing to do. And now I'm like, as an adult, I'm like, I should go just once a year.
I
and
think you're-
not.
Everything's a scam.
You know how you
just-
have
they're
a
just taking your money.
You know how you have like whenever there's an argument happening between business or something, you have a lawyer to protect you and knows what there. Everybody needs a lawyer when it comes to like going to the dentist or going to a doctor, because I swear to God, like they'll say that, oh, you need to do this, or like when you go get your car checked, oh, you need to do this. I think there should be somebody at all times, like your life coach, that constantly just knows
That just protects
everything.
you from people trying to take advantage.
Yeah,
It's like I went to go get my oil change the other day, and I can tell they were about to take advantage of me because I'm a girl and I shouldn't know about cars. But he trained me to say like, no to certain things. And they say, you need this. You're up to date with this. You need this. I say no to everything. So they were about to take advantage of me. And then I had all these answers to all their questions. And I was like, I'm good. And then they stopped asking me questions.
And then you're like, and then my car broke down.
Yeah, and then I lost all 4 tires. Then they charged me for premium air.
And then it caught on fire.
Premium, yeah.
Oh, Matt, really quick. I went home this past weekend, and I went to the oldest residential street in the United States.
In Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I've been there.
You've been there?
I've been on that street. Yeah. When Patricia and I went to Philadelphia, I was looking up fun things to do and I went down the street. It is so cool.
What's the street called?
It's called Elfrith's.
Yes. It looks like it's out of just like a little Charles Dickens novel.
If you see pictures before and after, it's like nothing moved. Except there were horses then and wagons.
And they want to keep it like that for like forever, right?
Yeah, so it's the oldest residential, so people live there.
That's sick.
And then they have one house that is a museum, and you can. It was closed when we got there, so I didn't walk in. But you can walk in and see what it was like back then. It's from the 1700s. The street.
And no, but like the house though, they haven't like touched.
No. It's a museum, so they like made it.
Betsy Ross's house is over in that neighborhood
the
too.
street.
Oh yes, yeah.
Whoa!
Isn't that cool?
That's in Philadelphia,
and it's beautifully.
Were you there in the day? I went down it at night.
We did like sunset.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that looks like a set.
So then right across.
And the next street over, it doesn't look like that. They like kept it. Like,
no, there's still like cobblestone and stuff. It's still Philadelphia is very good at preserving history. But this definitely is one of a kind street there.
Yeah, it's
really
so cool when you
nice.
come across it.
Now it's a highway, but right across the highway is the Delaware River. So we just pictured like them getting water from the river and coming back. Like, it's so freaking cool to be there. 1700s.
It's so crazy we're looking at this like freaking out. But like the Colosseum in Rome.
Yes, but America, we're a young country. We're a young country.
We don't get anything.
You're right though.
The thing was built in like 30
one
BC.
Just one.
It's insane.
Build in one.
In 1 year.
Like we've got Betsy Ross's house.
Cool. And the Liberty Bell.
But like, look at that.
And we thought Hillary Duff performed in that like Lizzie McGuire movie that they were actually doing shows in the Coliseum.
Enough. She did.
Is that what they did in the movie?
Yeah, at the end she sings with Paolo and
come
Isabella.
Sing to
this
me,
is what
Paolo.
dreams are made of, and they're at
Hey
the
now,
fucking Coliseum.
hey
And
now.
People were massacred.
I thought they still did shows up until I actually went to Rome. I thought like, they
were still.
I thought there was like there was some pop-up seating or something because of the movie, and I realized that is not true.
The disrespect.
She's out there performing in the middle of the Coliseum.
Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. People were dying.
People walk about.
That's a funny shot.
Chips, popcorn.
You know they were fucking laughing at the idea too. They're like, "Oh, we're just gonna make it look like she's performing in the fucking."
I can't believe they thought it was okay. That is the Hollywood Bowl.
I think we should turn the Hollywood Bowl into a Coliseum again.
I think
and start
so.
throwing in people for sport. Let's fucking do it. I can name a few. It would be fun.
Dude, I love the Lizzie McGuire movie.
I've never seen it.
Obsessed.
When they're like walking on the red carpet, it's like, you're a shining star.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
oh man, I want to be famous. I want to go on
I
a
wanna
red
do
carpet
Lizzie
like
McGuire
that.
so bad. Ugh.
I remember I bought the CD at Target, begged my mom.
I'm not gonna lie. Cadet Kelly goes hard.
That is one of my favorite movies back then.
Oh yeah.
In the end, that whole remember the end, somebody almost died from the like that is some real fucking action and drama.
In Cadet Kelly, someone almost died?
Yes.
What? When?
Remember in the end?
When they're like, what, twirling their guns? A gun
Right.
goes off?
I don't remember
tell
them
me-
dying.
Yeah, remember the side of the mountain. Thank you very much, Jordan. Thank you.
Damn, you know your Cadet Kelly.
Yes, I do. It was during the competition.
Right.
I think he was either
And he,
the
like,
father.
he breaks his leg,
Yeah, you
right?
see, look, somebody's on the side, somebody falls, somebody almost dies. Look, we got blood.
Could we get Christy Carlson Romano on like a high Patreon episode? I would love to get high
on a
and just
high
ask
Patreon.
her everything about Even Stevens.
We could easily get Beans on.
Definitely.
We could get-
Let's get Beans and Kristen Carlson Romano on.
Beans is sweet.
He is sweet.
You know what? I'd like to meet Shia LaBeouf once.
Oh my god, I know.
I just want to meet him. I know he's I just like to meet him.
She's Zero from Holes and Shia LaBeouf like reunited.
No, it was a whole reunion for the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Was this open to the public? And where was this?
No, it was not open to the public.
Oh, damn.
Zero actually he posted on his YouTube channel of like the reunion. Like Shia was there, the cast was there.
Sigourney Weaver, did she show up?
I didn't watch the full thing. I just skipped through. I honestly skipped to the meeting of him and them both talking. But I love that. I love a good reunion on like just like an iconic movie, iconic shows.
Oh yeah, I love the Matilda one. They did like a script read of like
Yes.
they all got around.
So
that was
cool.
Just
great.
fills a hole that I didn't know was empty.
It does, and you just want to see how they're doing. You don't know who's like fucking still alive. You just want to see them all together.
Oh, do you remember that episode where Lewis starts dating Beans' sister and he can't like stop seeing that he's he's on the boat with her and like her face like morphs into him like on her body.
What was it? The Even Stevens movie when there was like a reality TV show and
Gotcha.
Loved that. I actually just watched that recently. I watched a little bit of that movie. So good.
And
that was
squirrel.
good.
The squirrel chases them, or they chase after the squirrel.
Yeah,
'cause they got the.
They should do another like just in general, just another movie based on something like that because that was a really good concept for a movie.
TV was so good back then.
It really was. They fucking killed it.
It was so good that today the only new things coming out are remakes.
Yeah.
That's how good it was because they
Just get rid of it.
can't top it. They're like, let's
Get
just
rid
do
of
something
it.
else. Get
Dude,
me
Lewis
started.
was the best, man. Remember when something was wrong with his locker and they gave him the janitor's closet and he turned that into like his locker and he started having like margarita parties and stuff. People would come by, it's like sombrero.
His character was the best character of like every Disney show.
God, I love that.
I remember when he was on like he made the beach chair lawn into like a gun and like just
That's
like
Even Stevens the movie.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
beginning. Yeah. He gets the hot dog. And it like
someone should just remake everything that he does in all these like episodes.
oh yeah.
Make a whole TikTok account.
Do you remember
remaking
Do you
shit.
remember True Confessions where he played the mentally challenged brother?
No.
No.
Oh man, it was like Shia LaBeouf playing like a mentally challenged kid, and he knocked it out of the park.
Oh, wow,
I
no.
think looking back at me, it was his
And
first
he
dramatic
knocked it
role.
out of the park.
He was so good. It was like True. Broken brain. Paparazzi. True. God, I loved it.
Honestly,
This is like wind down conversation.
yeah. This is what we're getting to. This can't be public.
Oh man. All right.
All right, let's get on the unwind.
Let's jump into the unwind.
unwind. Let's get into on the
Unwind.
unwind.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out Cremota at cremota.com. We've got your Cremacha starter kit. It's got everything you need. We also got bagged coffee, K-cups, and we got espresso in whole and ground.
And make sure to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath, where we post bonus episodes. We post drunk episodes. We have a private Discord. We do live Q&As. And we also keep these cameras running for another 15 to 30 minutes every episode. And we just keep chatting it up, and we'll post, or we'll talk about stuff that we can't talk about in the public episode. Just make it a little juicy, whatnot. You can get all that for $5 a month.
And you're getting
after you sign up.
all these episodes a few days early and ad-free.
You can check out these episodes every Monday, audio form on all the podcast platforms on your device. And you can check out the video form of these episodes on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Zane and Heath, every Tuesday.
All right, baby.
Got that.
Toodles.
Well, we'll see you guys.
See you, Unwinders, in 5 seconds. Bye.